Yep, couldn't resist. I got this cream cheese pastry. Oh my God, so good, so good. It's not going to keep you here long. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Going to talk about setting up some QR codes. I know there was some people that showed an interest last night in being able to set that up. So I think I might have some messengers. Let me tag a couple of people setting this up. Basically, what I did was I set up a QR code for somebody to be able to scan it, and it's going to go to a capture page so I can get their contact information. Of course, it goes to from there. It goes to a digital business card to get that set up. Let's see. I am live. I am live. Alrighty. So welcome, welcome, welcome. Where you chiming in from? What part of the country are you catching this in? Feel free. And the technique that I'm going to show you tonight or this afternoon or whatever time of day it is, wherever you're at, is basically you can use this setup to use a QR code to redirect to any website address that you want, depending on how you want to market. I'll show you some of my business cards that I set up that have a QR code on them. I actually put a Scan Me QR code on the back of a T-shirt that I've got that's set up that's really cool. So I wear it and it says Scan Me on the back of the shirt. I have that pointed at put my hat around this way, turn that around. So if you have a business, this is a really cool way to just basically promote your business. It's sometimes it's easier than typing in a website if they can just scan. Basically, they can just take a QR code, right, and they can just scan that QR code, and it goes directly to your website, right, which is very very neat to be able to do that. So QR codes can be a little bit handy if you want. You can take a QR code and get some Avery labels and create a sticky label and put it on the back of your phone, right? You put the QR code on the back of your phone if you like, and then put a clear plastic cover over so that somebody can just scan it that way. There's a lot of other technology out there, but this is what I call the easy, affordable, I guess, quick way. If you're gonna redirect people, use QR codes, and you can use them on anything. I have business cards, I have sticky labels. I've created flyers with the QR code, so I can just point the flyer at somebody and they can scan it, and it takes them to a website. So hopefully get some value out of this. I'll show you how to create QR codes really, really quickly. All you need is a website link and a QR code generator, and I'll show you how to set both of those up, and we'll be rocking and rolling. If you don't know me, my name is Forrest Knight. I'm a social media marketing strategist and coach for the Higdon Coaching Group. I love network marketing. I love helping people that want to succeed as entrepreneurs learn how to do cool stuff like I'm going to show you tonight. It's all about marketing, and it's all about having a reason to contact somebody. One of the reasons I like the QR codes to be able to scan, if I'm talking to somebody, it's a little less awkward than saying, what's your mobile number? Here, just scan my QR code. It scans it, and I can take them anywhere I want. So I'm going to show you that layout here. If you feel like you'd have, again, you got to be able to think outside the box when it comes to marketing. How can I make it easy for the other person on the other end? I can say, okay, what's your phone number? What's your name? Or I can say, hey, just scan my QR code from my digital business card. It's going to pop up. Now, just throw your contact details in that little form right there. They're going to throw it in the form. They've scanned my QR code, right, that's on my phone that looks like this, because what I did is I set it as a desktop. I don't know if you can see that. I put it right on my phone, so I can just hold up my phone and say, hey, scan my QR code, right? So if you're, I don't know how good you guys are seeing that on the other end, but if you want to scan that, it's going to take you right to the form that I'm going to show you here in just a second, which is pretty cool. So that's my QR code, and it's going to scan it. It's going to go to a capture page. They're going to put in there, and I say, hey, just do me a favor, share me your name, your phone number, and your email address. And then when they do that, they're going to hit get my business card, and it's going to open up to a page. It has my picture on it, my contact details, a little bit of what I'm doing, some links to maybe Instagram, Facebook, and my website, which is going to be another deal that talks about my business. So I'm basically running them through a funnel. Now, how do you do this? What would be the purpose of this? And I'll use my Carlos story because it's one of my favorites. And how you would approach somebody. Say you're at Wingstop or Starbucks or wherever, you're out running around, and you're meeting people and you're having conversations with them. And I met Carlos at Wingstop. We're waiting on some wings. And basically, I started a conversation with him. And as I went through the conversation, I said, "Hey, you got your phone on you?" And he's like, "Yeah." And I said, "Here, scan this code, scan this really quick," right? He scans the code, takes, and I said, "Just fill out that form right there. It's going to take you to my digital business card, and I'll reach out to you in a couple of days." Basically, I'd set him up, ask him if he was open to taking a look at a business opportunity. That's how I got to that. But I immediately grabbed his information and it downloaded it into my lead list. It created the lead for me with his contact details on it. So put it into my lead bucket that I have as part of the software they use to make all this work. So check this out. I'm going to do a screen share here. I know I said a lot, but I'm going to walk you through the funnel so you can see what it looks like. I'm not going to show you my lead list because it's got all their contact details on it. Trust me, it's out there in my lead bucket. And anytime somebody does this, I can track it from what form they're coming from. Anyway, I can track the leads from what form they filled out based on the marketing, whether it's coming from my business card, it's coming from my phone, wherever it's coming from. Makes it really easy. So again, if you didn't see that, I just basically downloaded the QR code, created an image, I saved it and put it on my phone as my wallpaper and my screensaver deal there. So that's my QR code. So it's easy. All I've got to do is just open up my phone, slide over real quick, and just say, "Hey, scan this." Right? Works really easy. So check this out. This is how it works. So, and the reason you want to do this is you want to be able to build a list of people that you talk to make it really easy. And there's all kinds of digital business card options out there. This is just one that I just really built on the fly because I have the software already paid for. I don't have to go out and buy something extra. So I went in and created it. So what's going to happen when they scan the QR code, they're going to come to a page like this, and it looks a lot better on a mobile phone. It's just sort of all in alignment. It's going to have this stuff out here, and it just says, "Let's connect," and they're going to be looking at that. And I'll say, "Do me a favor, just put your phone number, name, and email in there." It just says first name, so they can put whatever, and they just have to put in an email because the form won't build without an email. And then they hit get business card. So let's do this really quick. And see. So they put in that name. I put in my middle nickname there, Tony at, and let's say they put in their email address, and then they hit get business card. And I don't know why that did not work, but it should have went to, it's because I changed the name on a digital business card. That's why it did not work. So you got to make sure that your funnel is set up correctly to work. So let me go fix that really quickly because that did not work the way it's supposed to. I'm gonna fix it here real quick. You see how fast I can fix this. So let's go here. Next. It's funny when you're external URL. Nope, landing page. There we go. Save and close. If you change the name on stuff, sometimes it's not a good idea. Hit update, and we'll try this one more time so you can see. I want to see how the flow works. You saw the sneak peek in the card. So I think that just updated. Yep, that's updated. So let me hit a refresh on this. And phone number. Let's try this one more time. There you go, and it's going to come to a page like this. Now, this is the desktop version. The mobile version, let me show you what the mobile version looks like so you can see what it'll look like on somebody's phone. For sure. Let me open this up. And then we'll come back here. Let's do the preview. And we'll hit mobile phone and drag this over here. So this is the mobile phone version. You also got my picture at the top. It says what I do. I help you make more money and keep more money. Learn about our Forex and crypto education system. Connect on Instagram. Forex and crypto training. Connect on Facebook. Now Instagram and Facebook are obvious. Of course, when they click on here, it's going to take them to my page about our Forex Trading Academy. Blah blah blah. It does a little bit of sales letter. Click here to learn more. And it actually goes into a video that explains and details what's going on in the academy, depending on what they want to do from there. And then of course they can hit enroll, and it moves them forward basically through the funnel that I had set up, all from my digital business card when I'm having a basic conversation with them from the QR code. So how do you get a QR code? If you notice, so we started here. Let me see, what page are we on? Let me go back a page. So we started out on this page. So first of all, what I've got to do is create the QR code. Hey, Omar, what's going on? QR code. You see this has a website address up here. So I'm going to copy this website address. If you Google Chrome QR code generator or QR code generator Chrome, it's going to, now I'm using the Chrome browser. That's why I did that. So it actually installs a plugin up here. It's this little square plugin. So if I click on that, I hit that, and I'm going to hit QR code. It's going to generate this QR code, and all I've got to do is download it and save it. And I can now put this on stickers. I can put it on business cards. I can save it as a photo. I can save it as an image. I can basically put it on my phone. Here, as you can see, I can put this on my phone as my wallpaper. So I can simply walk over and say, scan this. I could have my wife make a t-shirt and put it on the back of my shirt that says scan me, or get my business card, scan me, whatever you want to do is a call for action. It's going to take them to this page right here. They're going to put in their contact details. From there, they're going to fill it out. And of course, it's going to come to, if they're on their phone, it's going to look like this, and it's going to have my contact details and my handsome mug up there. I'm thinking I'll probably want to put my phone number in there somewhere just in case. But again, yeah, I'm going to put my phone number on this. I knew there was something I was forgetting, so I'm going to put my phone number on there, probably right underneath my name. So they've got my phone number as well when they fill it out. They'll have that. And of course, when they click on any of these, this link's going to go to my Instagram, should work. And you'll notice I have the same picture, have a very similar verbiage up here and what I do on Instagram. Now, of course, Facebook actually goes to my Facebook profile, which is my personal profile, same picture. So everything's congruent across all of the platforms depending on where they're going. So that's how you set that up. Let me do a stop screen share and bring me back here. Any questions? Does anybody have any questions on how this sets up? So the order and how you're going to set this up. First of all, you got to have a final landing page. Where are they going to end up? So that's what you want to build first, is basically your digital business card. And again, the QR code can go to any website anywhere, right? So you're going to add in the Chrome extension for the QR code generator, right? You're going to create that. And then behind that, you can put any website link that you want to direct people to. The whole point of this training, no, I don't use Milkshake. I don't use Linktree because I want to try to, you could, I guess, limit it to Linktree if you want to, totally up to you. Like I said, I have this software, so there's no reason for me to go get something else. You could point it at Linktree, you could point it at Milkshake. I just have this software. I build landing pages, squeeze pages, and all that kind of stuff. The cool thing about this is when somebody fills that form out, it already goes into my lead bucket. I don't have to go. I don't know if Linktree or Milkshake have additional lead forms where somebody's going to be able to fill out that form or not. So I don't know. So, I mean, if you just want to send them to your Linktree, scan the QR code and go to your Linktree, what you're missing there is you're not capturing their information, right? The whole point of this is for you to build your list, right? To build your list. If you're just sending them to Linktree, you don't know who they are, right? If you're capturing their phone number and their name, email address, I don't care if they put that in there right or not, but their phone number is what I want, right? Make sure you give me your phone number. Cool. I'm gonna grab their phone number, their information. It's gonna go to my digital business card. If you don't want to jump through all the hoops, you can always just ask them, hey, what's your mobile number? You can text it. So it's all up to you on how you want to create this funnel, how you want to capture names. Another way that you can do this, right? If you're creating QR codes, maybe you want to generate and create a lead magnet, 10 tips on how to get bigger eyeballs, or 10 tips on how to get bigger guns, or 10 tips on how to get six-pack abs, or 5 tips on how to get shinier toenails, or get rid of toenail fungus, or get white teeth, or whatever it is, right? You're creating that lead magnet. You can put that on a QR code. I've got these business cards, right, that I hand out that I can hand. They're like little marketing pieces. They've got like a little deal about what I do on the back. And if somebody wants to, I can hand them the card. I can just say, hey, if you'd like some information, just scan this QR code, and it takes them right over to my website, right? So, but I can basically just go drop these business cards anywhere I want. If somebody wants to scan the QR code, they're like, ooh, that's a QR code. They can scan it, or they can just go to the website that's on the card. Whatever floats their boat, whatever they get excited about, they can do. It's just another way to market and be creative if you want to go that step. But just remember, there's no reason to, again, just send somebody to Linktree. In my opinion, you're skipping a step. You need to capture their details somewhere in that to build your list. Just having your Linktree link on a profile, in my opinion, isn't a good idea because they're skipping a step. Now, if you're doing a Facebook Live, or you're doing a YouTube Live, or you're doing an Instagram Reels or whatever, and you say, hey, if you want my 10 tips on how to XYZ PDQ, click the link in my bio, then that goes to the lead magnet. And in the lead magnet, you can do like blah, 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 blah. And if you'd like 15 additional tips, give me your email address below, right? So in that lead magnet that you created, you could create a QR code for that, where it goes and delivers value in the lead magnet. And then from the lead magnet, you're going to capture an email address, which goes onto your email list, and your email is going to send them email like every day, and give them value, then invite them to a webinar, where it can even get more value, then hopefully turn them into a customer, or possibly a teammate. So again, it's all about creating the funnel. It's thinking about, where am I starting, and how am I going to get their information? How am I going to get their details so that I can add them to my list, so that I have a marketing list? I've got about 7,000 people on my list. So anytime that I want to promote something, I just build it, hit text, send out text messages. I'm not a big email guy. I like doing text messages. It seems to be a lot more effective. So with our existing company capture page. Now, Angela, you said your company has a capture page. The question for you on a company capture page, does it have your company's name on it? Right? Is it just really generic, or does it say, XYZ PDQ company, right? Because, so then you're missing the point there. If it's got your company's name on it, why would somebody fill out the lead page, the info page, when they can just go Google the name of the company and get all the information they want? Again, your goal is to put the leads in your name, in your bucket, not send them to your company website address, right? So if they've got your company name on them, that's sort of pointless. There would be no reason. If I'm going to go to a site that you're giving me that's supposed to be a lead capture page, and it's got your company name all over it, why would I fill out the form when I can just Google it and get all the information I want to, right? So for your capture pages, I use lead pages. And a matter of fact, I think I've got like a 30% discount coupon on those. So if you'd like that, just shoot me a message. I'll get you the link. I'll get you the link for that to save you some money. I think maybe it's 50%. I just saw it in my promo bucket. But if it's something you want to do, I'll get you the link for the discount code, and you can go in and get it. And I think I even might have a link for like a 14-day trial. It says things like, you want to leave your 9-to-5 job, but there's no company name. Yeah, if there's no company name, that's fine, right? It's how you promote it up front, right? If you're talking to somebody and you've gotten to that point where if you just give them a QR code and it takes them to a, hey, you want to make money page, that's sort of assuming the position of the prospect before you've assumed the position, right? So don't skip a step in there. If you're having a conversation with somebody and say, talking to the lady at Walmart, she's standing behind me in line, blah, blah, blah. How long you been doing that? 13 years. Oh my God, you must really love that. Great. Hey, curious. And she says, oh, not really. I say, hey, just take a long shot here. I'm expanding my business in the local area. Curious if you keep your options open to look at additional income opportunities. And she says, yes. I can say, I'll tell you what, you got your phone on you, right? Scan this QR code. It's going to take you to a page. It's going to ask you for your name, your email address, and your phone number. And then it's going to take you to our website that explains exactly how we help people like you make additional income. Just scan it, and I'm going to walk her through that now, right? If she scans the QR code, puts her information in that form, and then goes to the company overview, I have a prospect that says, yes, I'm interested. I've got their contact details, so now I can follow up. And if I have a really cool video on the backside, it's going to tell me when she's finished watching that presentation, right? So how you have that flow set up is very important. And it all starts with the initial conversation that you're having. If I'm just meeting somebody and I say, hey, Carlos, blah, blah, blah. Hey, man, you keep your options open. Hey, do me a favor and scan this code here. It's going to send you my digital business card link. Fill that out. It's going to fill out the form. We're going to change. It'll exchange information. Then it's going to take you to my digital business card where I have a link on there that talks about how the opportunity works. It'll explain it to you. Hey, man, I got a bolt right now, and I'll follow up with you tomorrow after you watch that. Cool. So it's how you explain it to them up front is very, very important. If you're going to send them to an opportunity video, make sure that they don't feel like they've been duped. Right? Explain it to them up front. Are you open to looking at ways to earn extra money? They say yes, cool. Scan this QR code. Boom. It takes you to a website that explains exactly how it works. You want to make sure that somewhere in that funnel, though, you're capturing their details, right? If they just scan it and go to the website, you don't know who they are. But if it goes to a lead capture page first, and they say, hey, to learn how to make money working from home, they fill out that form, then it goes to the overview. Win, 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 right? Because now you've got them on your list. You've now got them in the lead bucket, so you can follow up. If you have an email autoresponder set up, you can use that as an additional option to just, drip on them, have a drip campaign or something like that created for them. So to be specific on your bio or Facebook, so Linktree is specific to be posted on your bio on Facebook. I don't understand that question at all. Yeah, again, your goal. So the QR code is just specifically for getting them into the capture rate. Your QR code can send them anywhere you want. But if you're going to be talking to people, right, it's the QR code to me is better than saying type in www.xyzpdq.yourname.sally.com/CA, whatever, right? It's scan this code. You don't have to try to have somebody spell the name of the website, like rodenandfields.com/Angela, right? What? How do you spell what? Right? That's a hard website address. And when they can just scan the code, they can go to a lead capture page. The lead capture page is going to put them on your list. And then from there, when they hit submit, now they're going to the business presentation. See the funnel? They're on your list. They're watching the business presentation. Does that make sense? Yes. Yes. Your whole point of talking to somebody is to get their contact details. Now, like I said, you can always just say, hey, I'm expanding my business in the area. Do you want to exchange numbers? You can do that too. Whatever you feel comfortable with, whatever you feel comfortable with. The cool thing about it is I can leave my little business cards anywhere and somebody scans it. They're sort of working for me, so they can see the card with the marketing stuff on it. Again, another QR code. They don't have to type the website address in. They can just scan the code. Or if I have my shirt on that says scan me on the back, somebody's going to scan it. And it's going to come say, hey, you probably just scanned my shirt, didn't you? Absolutely awesome. What I do is I help people like you make money online working from home. If you'd like to make money online working from home, do me a favor. Give me your name and email address right underneath this video. It'll take you to a short presentation that explains exactly how you can make money working from home like I do too. Cha-ching, right? So it's, man, I used my radio voice on that one. That one sounded pretty good. So you can do things like that. You got to think outside the bound. But remember, in that funnel, your goal is to capture their details. Whether you just blatantly outright ask them for it, or you create a lead capture page in the middle. And if they, guess what? If they don't fill out the form, they don't qualify to be in your business. I'm just saying. Right on, right on. Don't overthink it. Just go out and take massive action. Collect names, build a big list, do a little dance, eat some good food, get down tonight, right? So I love you. I appreciate you. Jesus loves you. There's absolutely nothing you can do about that. I'm on a mission to have no more empty refrigerators, make an extreme impact, and be an equity creator. I hope you are too. Guys, I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.